So my daughter was fluent in Spanish because my wife was practicing on the border. She took a job after residency as long as it was like a rural area so we had everything paid for.
She's an MD?
Yes, she's a physician.
Oh, cool.
So you don't even have to work.
Yeah, you're a kept man.
I was a trophy husband. So I still worked for the fire department, but it's like a 40-minute drive and you do 24-hour shifts. So we did that. And once she finished her 4 years, that's when we decided to move. But my daughter, her daycare only spoke Spanish because it was on the border. And here's my blonde hair, blue eyes, fluent in Spanish with an accent. When she started kindergarten down there, they actually had her in the wrong class where they thought English was her second language until they met me. My wife is not Latin either, but she's fluent in Spanish. But
it's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, but then my wife was like, well, let's keep her in that class. But they're like, no, then she'll be behind in English. And we moved halfway through her kindergarten year anyway. But yeah, so we picked a place that would teach it early. So we bought a house sight unseen in Barrington Park for $300,000 at the end of 2010.
Okay.
We remodeled it, put a pool. We sold it 4 years ago for $900,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say $1 million.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I did too. Yeah, like Barrington Park, that's a nice neighborhood in Omaha. Wow,
Yeah,
we bought for $300,000. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I know, and that was in 2010. So that was still and what's crazy is I even negotiated that we rented it for a year to show the bank that we could still rent our house out in Arizona.
Yeah. You have Mama Warbucks on your mortgage application, so that helps.
Yeah, Mama Warbucks, yes,
yeah,
for sure.
With $250,000 in medical or of college debt.
But to be fair, I just took my retirement and paid for that house.
There you go.
So
well, you were a trophy firefighter husband.
There you go.
Okay, so early success in real estate. I mean, was that a flashpoint for you when you were like, there's something here? We made a really good buy, or when did real estate even come into the picture for you?
Oh, that didn't even come in later. So I did have a friend that I knew growing up that I used to actually play volleyball with here that is in real estate and has a team. And at one point I was like, well, what is a home worth? Because when I first moved back, that's where Creighton comes in, is I was going to get into PA. I was going to go to PA school, but Creighton's one of the only places where you can get your bachelor's in paramedicine. So I had most of the credits already. When I was going to school, I was like, well, I didn't want to spend, at that point, we were still early, young. I didn't want to spend $10,000 a semester because we didn't qualify for any financial aid. Mm-hmm. So I stopped, worked as a trauma medic in the ER. My wife's practice took off, and then I stayed home with the kids.
Hey guys, this is Ted with the Kash Dash Show. Please like and subscribe to our podcast. I got to get back to this Rio group. Everybody say hi. Yeah.